this invitation?
Well, first of all, the Republicans are getting closer and closer to doing nothing about Biden and the impeachment. They're this close to putting out another mean tweet.
Rob Schneider's jokes about Asians and critiques of woke culture toppled everyone's mind, leaving several attendees visibly offended. How did a night of comedy turn into a battleground for free speech and political correctness? You probably remember him from a bunch of hilarious movies and TV shows. Schneider kicked off his career in the late 80s as a stand-up comedian before hitting the big time on Saturday Night Live, SNL, in the early 90s. His time on SNL was golden. He created some iconic characters like the Rich Meister and the Copy Guy, which had everyone in stitches.
It's really humiliating when you really get to see just how tawdry the Biden family is.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's some truth in your point. It seems like D.C., when it comes to the Republicans.
Rob's comedic style was always bold and unapologetic, which won him a lot of fans.
That's right. My dad was Jewish. We always know we can get Chinese food on Christmas because the Chinese, they don't give a fuck about any holiday. Oh yeah, we'll open Christmas, come on down. Oh yeah, all day long.
He's become quite the political commentator, especially when it comes to bashing woke culture. Schneider's shift didn't happen overnight. It seems like he gradually got fed up with what he saw as the stifling nature of political correctness, especially in the entertainment industry. In interviews, he's talked about how many comedians feel pressured to toe the line, avoiding certain jokes or topics for fear of backlash. He's been pretty vocal about how this woke mentality is killing comedy. According to Schneider, humor should push boundaries and provoke thought, not be censored to avoid offending someone.
Side, isn't it? Isn't it? Doesn't it seem like there's two forms of justice in this country?
There's two forms of justice,
seems to be.
It does seem like the Democrats never get held to account, and to your point, the Republicans are to blame. So you're going with an independent. You're going with RFK Jr. Is that one of the reasons why?
First of all,
this wasn't just any event, it was a high-profile gathering with over 40 Senate chiefs of staff in attendance. Schneider was hired to perform a 30-minute comedy set, aiming to entertain a crowd of influential Republicans. It sounds like the perfect gig for a comedian, right? Well, not quite.
He's winning with people 34 and under and people who can't vote. He's winning.
Why do you think that is?
Because he's talking about things that really matter. Because, you know, unfortunately, we get two major parties in America. That's one more than China.
Yeah.
And I think people are tired of the same, you know.
Schneider's set took an unexpected turn that night. Known for his candid and often provocative humor, he didn't hold back. One of the most talked about moments was when he made some edgy jokes about Asian people, including a particularly risky joke about Koreans. The audience's reaction was anything but warm. Senator Cindy Hyde-Smith was among those who found his routine way too vulgar and promptly walked out in dismay. Her spokesperson later described Schneider's performance as gross and vulgar. But here's the kicker. Schneider didn't just stop at controversial jokes about Asians. He took jabs at what he sees as the suffocating grip of woke culture in Hollywood. He lamented how many comedians, including some of his friends, feel pressured to self-censor to avoid being targeted by cancel culture. He described it as a mob of ideologues that you feel will attack you, expressing his frustration with how political correctness has taken over comedy.
Months before it collapses. It's about it's entrenched power. And like right now, the Democrats have the entrenched power. It's the party, the Democrats now suddenly turned to not be the party of the people. Now they're the party of forever wars, and they're the party of censorship. And there's a direct proof now, thanks to Elon Musk buying Twitter for $44.
The statement mentioned, while we do our best to ensure every aspect of our program is professional, courteous, and appropriate, we sincerely regret that the entertainment at last night's program fell short of that goal.
Fuck Jesus, fuck Jesus. Come on down, we're open. Oh yeah. Let's go see Bond that day, we're gonna go broke. Fuck that. No way, no way. The fish in the tank, they don't know what day it is. They don't know. They don't know. Just another Tuesday for them. President assassinated two.
But Schneider didn't take this lying down. He vehemently denied the claims that his set was cut short. In a statement to TMZ, he asserted that he actually performed a full 50-minute set, not the 10 minutes that was reported.
We have collusion, First Amendment, and of course the Justice Department will do nothing about it. But there's proof that the United States government colluded and told social.
it's sad. We cry. It's sad. Then we get hungry. Then we got the egg foo young, got the pork fried rice, got the lo mein noodle, pan fried noodle, seared noodle, and then we got, of course, the wonton.